Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Taurus, April 27, 2025. Early today, you can experience divided feelings or some restlessness as you try to integrate two apparently conflicting urges. There is a tendency to either overdo and push too hard or to avoid responsibilities altogether, and neither situation will leave you feeling satisfied. If you pay too much attention to details and neglect to let your intuition guide you, you won't arrive at useful conclusions. Moderation and pacing yourself can be difficult but will solve many problems. The moon heads into your home and family sector, and it's a time of the lunar cycle when you need time to center yourself. As the day advances, it becomes far easier to sort out your needs and feelings, and getting to the root of any recent problems in your personal life is possible. It can feel good to take a step back and think about or analyze your feelings. Of all the zodiac signs, you could be facing a very sharp battle around romance and intimacy over the coming days. Mighty Mars, our red planet of passion, sex, and desire, is now heating up your solar of sexuality, vulnerability, and assets. While he is in the early degrees of this part of the sky, he will feel the sharp crack of the whip from destructive Pluto, who is orbiting your solar of money. This battle between two malefic spells one thing: disaster. Find a way to transform fear into love and connection. Do you know what to do today? You might feel unexpectedly lost when the moon enters Aries, forming a conjunction with Neptune in Aries and Mercury in Aries. Usually, you know exactly what to do. You may have a to-do list that you check or a calendar that you keep up with. For whatever reason, you might go to work and feel overwhelmed by how much there is to get done. Not to mention that there will be a lot at home waiting for you. At least you have the stamina to get through it. Walking down a path of fire is a little bit like what this week may be like. The planetary alignment presents an opportunity for whatever looks scary to be overcome through focus and determination. Give yourself the benefit of courage by sticking to your regular health routine this week. If you know you have taken care of yourself, you are apt to make the courageous choice when presented with an opportunity. Be sure that when you advocate for things that are important to you personally, you show respect for others' ways as well. This day's vibration can give you the added edge when it comes to focusing on whatever you put your mind to. However, it can also see you more self-absorbed than usual. If you find yourself challenged when it comes to tolerating others and their ways of doing things, be sure to think before you speak. A day after Venus, the planet of love, moved into her final 7 days in your communication sector and of her mission to give your heart and your relationships a voice, a day before the dwarf planet Ceres moves into the final 3 weeks of her deep dive into your communication needs and priorities, and just as Saturn moves into his final month, the moon aligns with all three before leaving today. As the communication gods pool their resources, old communication roadblocks and barriers, whether real or imagined, won't stand a chance. The more complex life gets, the more important it becomes to have the communication lines open. Just as Saturn moves into his final month in your communication sector, the dwarf planet Ceres is about to move into her final 3 weeks here tomorrow, and Venus, the planet of love, is getting ready to leave next week. The moon aligns with all three before leaving today. This will make it easier to give your heart, emotional responses, and relationships a voice, while giving you a better understanding of your communication needs and the resolve to take responsibility. Our eyes in the sky. For April 27, 2025, the energy surrounding us feels vibrant and full of potential, like the early hours of a spring morning when the world feels fresh and anything seems possible. Today's cards have a powerful story to share, a story about strength, hope, and finding joy even in unexpected places. As you listen, remember that this message is meant for you, personally, and trust that the parts that resonate are speaking directly to your heart. The first card that showed up is the Ace of Wands. This is such an exciting energy to start with, because it signals a spark, a new idea, a fresh opportunity, a burst of creative passion. Maybe lately you've been feeling the pull to start something new or change something in your life, even if you're not sure where it will lead. The Ace of Wands is a little like that first moment of inspiration that makes your heart race, when you think, what if I actually did this? Today encourages you to honor that feeling. It might be the start of a new project, a personal transformation, or simply a renewed sense of excitement about life. Don't worry about having a full plan right now. The important thing is to nurture that spark. Next, we have the Nine of Cups, often called the Wish card. This is such a beautiful confirmation that emotional fulfillment is within reach. It's like that moment when you sit back and realize that even if everything isn't perfect, you have so much to be grateful for. Think about a time when you achieved something you once dreamed about. Maybe it was small, maybe it was huge, but it brought you a deep sense of satisfaction. That's the energy the Nine of Cups is reminding you of today. Take a moment to appreciate how far you've come and let yourself dream even bigger. Happiness doesn't mean everything is solved, it means choosing to celebrate yourself along the way. The third card pulled is the Three of Pentacles, a card that speaks about collaboration, recognition, and building something meaningful with others. You might find that teamwork, partnership, or community plays an important role today. Even if you're usually more of a solo adventurer, today's energy reminds you that asking for help or working with others can bring incredible results. Think about those moments when you opened up to someone or let others into your process, how it made the journey lighter and the rewards even sweeter. There's magic in connection, and you're being encouraged to let yourself experience more of it. Then we see the Strength card, a quiet but powerful reminder of your inner resilience. True strength, this card tells us, isn't loud or forceful. It's patient. It's kind. It's the way you continue to show up for yourself even on hard days. It's how you treat others with compassion even when you're tired. Maybe today you'll be called to exercise this kind of strength, whether that means offering yourself forgiveness, standing up for what you believe in, or simply keeping your heart open when it would be easier to shut down. You are stronger than you know, and today is a beautiful opportunity to honor that. Finally, the Ten of Pentacles appears, bringing the message of lasting success, fulfillment, and legacy. This card is like a deep, contented exhale after a long journey. It suggests that you are building something that will have meaning not just today, but in the future, whether it's in your career, your family, your friendships, or your personal growth. It's about the richness of life in all its forms, not just material wealth. Reflect on the things you are investing your time and heart into right now. What small steps today could lead to a life that feels even more meaningful down the line? You are laying important foundations, and you deserve to feel proud of that. So today, with the Ace of Wands, the Nine of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, the Strength card, and the Ten of Pentacles, the story is one of new beginnings, deep emotional satisfaction, meaningful collaboration, quiet inner power, and the promise of lasting abundance. Trust that the seeds you plant now are important. Trust that your dreams are valid. Trust that you have everything within you to create a beautiful life. I would love to hear which part of today's message resonates most with you. Are you feeling a new spark of inspiration? Are you working on something with others that lights you up? Share your thoughts and your journey in the comments. Your words might be exactly the encouragement someone else needs today.